Welcome back, everyone. It is Saturday, June 7th in the MLB. Our four favorite picks are on the way. As always, it's Austin, joined by Logan, recapping yesterday. Another winning day for us, Logan. Don't let the boys get hot. Two straight winning days, a little 6-3 run. We cashed the Pena and Yelich hit parlay. Both of them extended their streak. We had the both 1+ first five parlay. That smacked. Hopefully, you tailed that at plus 156. And Twins, Blue Jays under 4.5 first five. Kind of leaves a sour taste in our mouth because there was, I don't know how many runs scored, but most of them came off the Blue Jay starter, and it was not the starter we thought they would play. They ended up putting out a reliever out there. That kind of screwed us. But Logan, we aren't going to be mad about a 2-1 day. We will not complain. Let's hopefully have another good day for you all today on a Saturday. Now, there is no NBA game tonight, but there will be my NBA video dropping later this afternoon or evening. So definitely tap into that once it is live, and hopefully we can lead some MLB winners, and you guys can bet them in those NBA games tomorrow. But either way, I'm going to dive into my first play, and it is a hit parlay. Well, I wanted to run back Pena and Yelich. Yelich, I felt like I got a little bit lucky, although I do like his matchup once again today. If I had to pick a third hitter, he might be on there. But instead, I'll go back to Jeremy Pena and Jacob Wilson of the Athletics, both to record a hit, minus 128 on Bet365. Honestly, would play this closer to minus 140, maybe minus 150. These are my two favorite hitters. I'd lay a little bit more juice on them. Yesterday, I almost regretted not laying a little bit of juice on Pena and Jose Ramirez as they both cashed in their first ABs. However, that was like minus 160. So I don't know if I'd go to minus 160, but anything below minus 150, count me in. Now, we talked about Pena yesterday. He was on a 11-game hit streak. Well, boom. It's up to 12 games, and he's been just scorching the baseball. 429 or 449 over those last 12 games. He's been destroying the baseball, and today it's Gavin Williams. Now, he doesn't have a great splits against Gavin Williams as Logan Allen yesterday, but he still 1 for 3 against him. And we've talked about Williams. He has reverse splits. He actually has a higher batting average to righties, 297. And we know Jeremy Pena is going to bat leadoff, and he's going to get plenty of chances. Yesterday, not a lot of runs scored in that game, and I would expect probably some more runs today. And if there's more runs, there's more base runners, and we might get Jeremy Pena up there for 5 plate appearances, batting first, guaranteed 9 innings of hitting. I just trust him to get it done. He's just been seeing the ball really well. Then we go to Jacob Wilson. If there's not many guys seeing the ball better than him, now he is not on a 12-game hit streak like Pena, but he's on a solid 7-gamer, and in the month of June, batting 619, leads the MLB, 13 hits in his 21 ABs. Yesterday, I was watching that O's game because that was the last first 5 parlay for us. We needed the A's to score, and Jacob Wilson, they had already scored, but he came in, and there was a terrible pitch thrown in the dirt. He still went and got it and poked it out into left field. So, again, this has got an elite bat on ball kind of guy. He doesn't walk a lot, which we like to see. He swings early and often, and he's not necessarily a guy that's, hitting for, 3-4 home runs kind of thing. He's normally a singles type of guy, which is what we want. We don't need 2+ bases. He certainly can get it. He'll also face Charlie Morton, who is been better as of late. We'll give him that. But he also is a guy that has been starting a ton of starts at home. Now he gets on the road in Sacramento. We've seen Wilson batting 397 in that ballpark, 357 in general versus righties. So again, 2 elite guys, 2 guys seeing the ball well, 2 guys that will bat first, and Wilson should be second. I trust both of them to go get the ball done, and I'll go get ahead for us. And maybe we'll run it back tomorrow because these guys are just seeing the ball really, really well right now. That's my favorite hit parlay of the day. But I'm throwing it to Logan. He has a first 7 pick. It's a little bit tricky, but there's easy pivots to it. I'll let Logan take things away. Logan, where are we going?
Yeah, and so you mentioned it's the first 7 pick. I want to say it's my first time picking one this season, but I really do like this play. It's going to be the Dodgers' first 7, team total over 3.5, minus 115 odds on DraftKings. If you don't have this first 7 market, which again, it's not a market that every book offers, FanDuel I know for sure doesn't offer first 7. Just pivot to the full game team total over 4.5. That's their normal line. That's where I would go if you don't have this bet. But you'll understand why I'm kind of taking the first 7. But if you take the full game, you do get 2 extra innings of at-bats because the Dodgers are on the road, so they get 9 innings of at-bats, and you'll need at least 1 run through, those extra 2 innings. So if you like that analysis, take the full game. But again, I'm just on the first 7. Dodgers yesterday were shut out. Rare time when the Dodgers are shut out, and a lot of guys were doing productive things. It wasn't like Ohtani, Freeman, and Betts were just striking out. They all had hits, but they went 1 for 13 with runners in scoring position yesterday. And whenever the Dodgers have a really, really bad game with runners in scoring position, I like to back them the next time out because you'll understand why I do that. Dodgers are facing Eric Fetty today. 3.82 ERA, 1.29 WHIP for Eric Fetty. Similar to Walker Buehler yesterday, This guy's got the hosting BP lines. He's got a 2.5 earned line, juiced minus 160 to the over. His 5.5 hits allowed line, also juiced over. So what are the books telling us here? Walker Buehler hosted batting practice, and he had very similar lines yesterday. Could I see Eric Fetty doing that today? Absolutely. He is definitely a prime candidate to get touched up today. And the reason why I'm on the first 7 instead of just like the first 5, because, you could take the first 5 as well. But Eric Fetty makes it past the 5th inning a lot. And sometimes it takes these hitters that extra 6th inning to really get to these starting pitchers. I could see that happening with Eric Fetty. I want at-bats in the 6th, and I want at-bats in the 7th to just try to get to Fetty, in that last time through the order, or even the reliever that comes in right behind him. Because sometimes those first relievers, the ones that come in the 6th and 7th, those are the guys that really struggle to find the zone. It's happened before, guys. This is why bullpens are tricky. Sometimes they really struggle, and I want the Dodgers to be able to face those guys. Fetty also struggles versus left-handed batters. Allows a 252 batting average to lefties. Obviously, you got Ohtani and Freeman. Those are the power lefties in this lineup. But also Mookie Betts is heating up, and that's what we really do like to see. He's coming off injury, whatever, but he's seeing the ball well right now. And at home, Fetty has really weird splits. He struggles at home. 266 batting average allowed, 5.2 ERA at home. With runners in scoring position, Fetty's allowing a 281 batting average this season. The Dodgers have to make up for what they did with runners in scoring position yesterday. Why? Because they are first in the majors in batting average with runners in scoring position, hitting 308 this season. They're also first in the majors in batting average versus righties. So, guys, great matchup, great bounce back opportunity for this Dodgers offense. I'm rolling with them today in the first 7 innings. I think they put up 4+ runs. If you want them full game, sure, they could put up 5. But again, 4 sometimes is a more comfortable number for team totals. So I like the Dodgers offense today. Austin, we have more picks, though. What else are we rolling with?
Yeah, we're gonna go to that both first 5 market. We haven't had great success doing the both 2+ or both 2+ in the first 7 kind of thing, but we have had success in the both 1+ runs, whether it's the first 5 or the first 7 innings. And we're gonna do one today. It's gonna be full unit play. I'll show you exactly where to find it on DraftKings and BetMGM in just one moment. But the 2 games we're going to is 2 games we cashed yesterday. D-backs and Reds and Orioles and A's, both to score at least 1 run in the first 5 of both 2 games. So 4 teams, 1 run apiece in the first 5. Boom. Cash it is minus 113 on BetMGM. Now, you can take this on BetMGM. You can take it on DraftKings. I'll show you exactly where to find it. We'll start first on BetMGM, and I'll kind of showcase exactly where you would find this exact play in case you've never bet it or you don't have a BetMGM account or whatever it may be. This is exactly where you'll go. You'll see on DraftKings, or this on BetMGM, you'll find your game. We'll go in, let's say, for this game, D-backs and Reds, or we'll go to innings. And boom, down here you have both the score 1+, first 7, both the score whatever, 2+, whatever you want. It's right there. Now on DraftKings, very similar spot. Find your game, D-backs and Reds. You go to the innings tab, keep scrolling. You find first X innings. Boom, first 5 you got here, both the score 1+, 2+, 3+, 4+. Go with whatever you want. I really like these 2 matchups, though, for these 2 offenses to get things going. I really think this is going to be a game where we see early runs. Now, we got a little lucky yesterday with the Red Sox scoring in the 5th, but these other offenses all got the job done. You think about the matchups. We'll first start with the D-backs and Reds. We're going to see Nick Martinez start for the Reds, and we're going to see, what's his name? You have where's his name? I forget. Ryan Nelson. Ryan Nelson hasn't started a ton. His last 2 outings have been good, but they've both been at home. Now we'll go on the road where he's a much higher ERA. And he'll face a Reds offense that we know can score in Great American Ballpark. All it takes is 1 swing of the bat, and boom, it's out of there. We saw that yesterday in the Reds game. I think TJ Friedel hit the 2-run homer. Ryan Nelson, he's been good, but again, those last 2 starts, Pirates and Nats. Now you go on the road in a very hitter-friendly ballpark. Trust the Reds offense, which can steal, do all those things to get it done. Nick Martinez will start for the Reds against the D-backs. D-backs have been a great offense. They have so many lefties they can stack. Nick Martinez allowing a much higher batting average to lefties. I trust that they can at least get the job done. Then you go to Baltimore versus the Athletics. Again, another hitter-friendly ballpark. Talked about Charlie Morin and that Jacob Wilson matchup. He's been pitching well, but all those starts have been at home. Now he goes on the road, very hitter-friendly ballpark. One swing of the bat, and that ball will fly out of there. 10.5 total. And then Luis Severino has absolutely sucked at home in this Suter ballpark. He's at a 6.99 ERA in his 8 starts there. So again, he's really struggling. I like all these matchups. I really think we'll see some runs early in both of these games. So give us it both to score 1+ in the first 5 of both the 2 games. Parlay, it's -113 on BetMGM. I think it's like -120 on DraftKings, so not a huge difference. If you are someone that's only on FanDuel and that's the only place you bet, well, hard for me to really give you a great pivot, but I do like some alt overs in these games. I don't know what an alt over at like 2.5 or maybe 3.5 even looks like, but 3.5, you're asking for 2 more runs. You do have the upside of one of the offenses popping off, whereas for us, we only need 1 run. So there could be 2 runs combined in the first 5 if it's by both teams, 1 each. Boom, we cash there. So again, take that with a grain of salt. But DraftKings, BetMGM, 2 pretty widely known sports books. Then our 4th and final play of the day will be our strikeout hit rate sheet is returning. Yesterday, we really didn't like it, so we didn't play it. Today, it's returning. We've already cooked it up. 4 guys to get 3 or 4 strikeouts apiece. So again, you can get that down below in the Dub Club. It's +102 odds today on DraftKings, on Fanatics, on a couple different books. So again, it'll be in the Dub Club. You could join. What's stopping you? It's $5 for your first month. Get on in there. Join the community, sweat out these bets, and get ready for a big June heater for Logan and I. Already off to a solid start. We need a big 4-0 sweep today. Again, just a half unit play there. So to recap the picks, we have our hit parlay, Jeremy Pena and Jacob Wilson. We have our both to score 1+ parlay in the first 5 in the Arizona Diamondbacks, Cincinnati Reds, and Orioles and Athletics game. We have Logan's first 7 pick for the Dodgers. Again, you can take their full game team total if you want to. And then we have the Dub Club strikeout hit rate sheet that we posted in the Dub Club in a few, probably minutes, maybe an hour or so. Either way, have a great day. We'll have our NBA video live in a little bit. Later this afternoon/evening, and we might have day 2 of the ladder challenge posted tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. We'll figure that out. Either way, have a great Saturday. Good luck on your picks, and we'll see you guys back tomorrow with the brooms out. See you then. Peace.